Appeal to the people to fight famine. Owing to the barbarous policies of the French colonialists, who among other things requisitioned paddy and forced our peasants to grow jute instead of rice, over 2 million people starved to death in Bac Bo in the early part of this year. Then came floods and drought. Moreover, the war started by the French colonialists in Nam Bo has hampered the sending of rice from the south to the north. Famine is even more dangerous than war. Thus, in 6 years of war, France lost 1 million people and Germany nearly 3 million, while in the north of our country, famine killed over 2 million of our compatriots in barely half a year. We cannot allow more of them to starve. In war, all the forces of the country must be mobilized and organized to fight the enemy. In our struggle against famine, we must also mobilize and organize our entire people. Now famine is looming. If we do not seek to fight it by every means, it will be on us in a few months' time. The ways to fight famine are manifold, like banning the distillation of spirits from rice or maize, the making of pastry of all kinds, etc., in order to save cereals, channeling food from one region to another, the former thus acting as a patron to the latter, boosting the cultivation of tubers and vegetables, etc. In a word, we must do everything that helps alleviate the people's hunger at present and prevent famine for the coming season. The struggle against famine, like other important tasks, requires determined and strenuous efforts, readiness for sacrifices, and oneness of mind from the entire people. For instance, the ban on spirits and pastry for a few months will surely affect those engaged in these trades, but I am sure they will temporarily give up their personal interests to help save others from hunger. Nobody would have the heart to enjoy personal comforts while his compatriots are starving. Our fight against famine as well as against foreign invasion will certainly succeed because our entire people are wholeheartedly engaged in it. The local committees must carry out good propaganda and explanatory work to enable everyone to understand fully and execute the directives to this effect. They must find appropriate ways to fulfill their tasks without alienating the people. Their members must set an example in putting into practice the watchword, industry, thrift, selflessness, justice.